when could I run again after having shin splints? I mean, obviously I committed. I thought maybe I'd run 3 or 4 times this week, but at this stage of the game, my shins feel that bad. I don't know whether I'm supposed to go out tomorrow. What should I do?
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Bowie, and I'm known online as Dr. Active. And I have here with me Dustin as my sidekick, and he's always asking me a lot of questions. So I figure bring him in here and let him ask me the question in front of the camera. Go ahead.
Well, Stephen, one of the questions a lot of people that follow our channel and the website are asking, that I would say is a popular question, is about shin splints. A lot of people suffer in shin splints, and I'd like to take the opportunity to represent the people at home or the people that follow us today and relate it to myself. I just started running recently, and I normally lead a pretty active lifestyle, and I lift weights and I go to the gym, but I don't run a lot. And I went out to run for the first time in probably about 2 years the other day, and shin splints were crazy. They were bad. They hurt. I didn't want to run anymore. I don't want to ever run again. What's going on?
This is a very common question that I get asked all the time when I go out and run with the group, especially people that are starting out. And let's talk a little bit about what causes shin splints, right? I think there's a lot of misconception about shin splint. And really the basis of shin splint is that there's a tight compartment in the front of your leg, and when you start out too fast, there's not enough oxygen to get to the area, and this muscle in that area swells up.
That wasn't the only part of my body that was lacking oxygen, that's for sure.
Well, I think the weakest link is the part that gives you the sensation, right? So every part of your body is screaming, but the part that screamed the loudest probably is your shin, isn't it?
They were screaming.
So the basis of that is that when the muscle, where part of the body that's not getting enough oxygen, just like if you think of your lung, you couldn't breathe, what happened? Your whole body is trying to burst out and fight or flight. I want to survive. So either you have to stop what you're doing to stop the pain from the shin splint, or do something about it. And that's the basis, the story behind the shin splint. And what would you like to know about it?
One of my biggest questions is, when can I run again after having shin splints? I mean, obviously I committed. I thought maybe I'd run 3 or 4 times this week, but this stage of the game, my shins feel that bad. I don't know whether I'm supposed to go out tomorrow. What should I do?
Well, you start questioning yourself. And really just your body's telling you, like, hey, this is dangerous for you. Don't keep doing it. You're hurting yourself, right? So that's what pain is. It's a gift to tell you, your body's telling you something is wrong, and you have to address it. So with pain from shin splints, especially somebody starting out, and you feel like you are Superman, and like, hey, I think I can do 5 miles today, even though last time you did 5 miles was 5 years ago. So really the first thing is we call it too many too syndrome. Too fast, too early, too soon. And so that's a mistake, and your body's telling you, no, you have to slow down, you have to start from the beginning and break it in slowly. So that's the tip. So if you're having that much pain, what you want to do is you can try out walking and start jogging. And the next day, which is, if you still have pain from it, go out for a walk, see if it still hurts or the pain intensifies. If it doesn't, well, you can increase your activity. But if the pain's still there or intensified, well, you got to back off even more. So that's the signal that tells you, hey, you got to back off. So I would say listen to your body, and with everything else, make sure you check with your doctor before you start any exercise program. And this is for your own health. And not only that is, are you going to follow up with this program or not? Because if it hurt you so much, what are the chances you want to do it again, right?
Well, and doing it again, I guess, is a concern. I mean, obviously you want to back off a bit, but is it natural to feel it again, maybe in a lesser, is it okay to feel it and work it through? Like, if you're going to have them and the shin splints and they're going to be really intense the first time out, is it okay if they're less intense the second time out? Is it kind of like working through, whether I was going to go to a gym and work a body part I hadn't worked in a while, that would also get sore. But as you do it and get more repetitions, you build up strength. Are the shins the same?
So that's a good question, because it's not the same. The sharp pain that you experience from shin splint is different from the muscle pain from working out. That's lactic acid byproduct building up, which is, it's a good pain. After I had a good workout, the next day I'm sore, but you know it. It feels good. It's a good pain. Versus the shin splint pain is that sharp pain. Whenever you get your body giving you that signal, you better slow down or stop. So it's a good idea to go out and try again if the pain is not severe. It's not causing you to limp, go out and go for a walk and build it up. And the key is gradual. You want a gradual progression. Nothing happened overnight. So that's the goal. And that's the tip for everybody, that you want to start an exercise program, you want to have a comprehensive program, have your doctor, have your trainer look at it, have a professional that would help. That would ensure success versus you trying out yourself and basically you're writing a new book for yourself, and if you're not the expert, how are you going to get there, right? So you need help. And it's a good source to check with your trainer first if you're going to go out for an exercise program. But even before that, what you want to check with your doctor is you're healthy enough to start an exercise program, whatever that program is. So it's always start out to be that way.